Good morning, Continental Colony Elementary School, home of those mighty Panthers. Let's pause for a moment of silent reflection as we envision our educational goals for today. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now our school's pledge. I now realize that the greatest power in the world is the power of knowledge. I want to be smart. Misinformed people go through life missing so many rewards that could be theirs. I will become a thinker and a problem solver, learn my basic skills, and make a special effort to complete all assignments. I will strive for punctuality and perfect attendance. I will read books on subjects that interest me most. I will also read books and articles on other subjects to broaden my awareness of what is happening in the world around me. I will respect the rights of others and display exemplary conduct at all times. I will embrace the positive philosophy of my school. I believe in myself. I can do anything if I try hard enough. I pledge this to my family, my school, and everyone who is trying to help me succeed. Most importantly, I pledge this to myself. And we are also taking our Stay Safe pledge, stay safe, stay healthy, and doing our part, making sure we are washing our hands for at least 20 seconds throughout the day, covering our nose and mouth as we sneeze or cough, wearing our mask, sanitizing if we do not have soap and water, making sure we're keeping from touching our face, and keeping our distance. Parents, please make sure you're completing the daily attestation form as well as faculty and staff that are reporting to the building. All right, and we are celebrating Black History Month today, or this month, I'm sorry. And so our focus today is on Ruby Bridges. Ruby Bridges is an American civil rights activist, and she was the first African-American child to desegregate the all-white William Frantz Elementary School in Louisiana during the New Orleans school desegregation crisis on November 14th, 1960. So let's watch a little bit about Ruby Bridges.
I had already gone to kindergarten at an all-Black school where everybody looked exactly like me, my teacher and all of the other kids and all of the other teachers and principal. So I was accustomed to school. I knew pretty much what to expect, I thought. But I remember these four very tall white men knocking on the door and saying, "We're here to escort you and your daughter to school today." That indeed did not happen on my way to kindergarten. They were raising their hands. Some of them were holding signs up, but it looked exactly like Mardi Gras. I really thought that we had stumbled into a Mardi Gras parade that day. So the innocence of a child, that's really what protected me that day. Mrs. Henry was the only teacher that would teach me. I mean, I didn't know what to expect from her. She looked exactly like the mob outside. She was an amazing teacher, and I knew she cared about me. And so the real lesson that I took away in first grade in that classroom is that it's the same lesson Dr. King tried to teach us. You can't judge a person by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. That lesson has shaped me into the person that I am today. You can't tell the story of history just by leaving out certain things that you don't want them to know or see. You can't do that. You can't tell part of the truth. You have to tell the whole truth. You have to show it to them so that they do understand. And that is our responsibility. I've seen hope in the eyes of our children for 25 years. Hope that most people haven't seen. But I get a chance to see it every day in every school across this country. So I just think there's so many opportunities to change now, to do better, and to do better by our young people. And so what I would say to kids today is that's exactly what we see playing out before us. It may have taken 60 years for this to resurrect all over again, but the young people have taken to the streets. I do believe that it's a new generation. What we did back in 1960 moved us to this point.
All right, so throughout the day, think about the courage that Ruby Bridges exhibited in 1960 and the courage she still exhibits today. And who else has courage to make sure they are in school every day? And so those students that had perfect attendance for the month of January, these students on the screen, make sure you stop by the school to pick up your goodie bag, your attendance goodie bag between 9 and 11 each day. So you can stop by, drop by, and pick up your goodie bag. If you are face-to-face, make sure you let your teacher know that you need to go, well, call the office and we'll send down your goodie bag. And then you are also in the running to attend our first ever Perfect Attendance Drive-In movie on April 2nd. So make sure you are present every day for the month of February as well as the month of March. And we have our competition tomorrow. So who will win tomorrow? Now, boys and girls, some of the classes I went to last Friday, some of the children were saying, well, I don't have an orange shirt. I don't have a green shirt. So how we're going to get around that? You see my awesome background. I changed my background, House of Knowledge. So those of you who do not have that particular color shirt, you can also create a creative background or use your house background, and we'll count that as well. So make sure you're either wearing your house colors or you've done something creative to represent your house in the background. So I have House of Knowledge, we are green, but I'm also going to wear green tomorrow. So go ahead and beef up those virtual backgrounds. Wear your house color. Whichever one you do, you will gain points for your house to participate on the second Friday of the month, will be next Friday in the movie, the Zoom movie on Friday. The house, the most, that represents their house, the students have the most, the color represented the most, I'm sorry, as well as attendance will be able to attend that movie next Friday. So tomorrow's Friday will come around to see who is representing their house. You see Miss Lee has her house background on as well. So you can beef up your house background or use the, our typical house background or wear your house colors. Also, we're continuing our goal setting this week with 5th grade. So today we will be in Ms. Reed's 5th grade class at 9:00 a.m. And tomorrow we will be in Ms. Adams' 5th grade class at noon. And then we'll finish off 5th grade next Tuesday and Thursday with Ms. Jones and Ms. Jenkins. So if you're in Ms. Reed's class, we will see you at 9:00 and you will get your goal setting screensaver. Also, boys and girls, yesterday was Asynchronous Wednesday. I hope most of you finished your playlist. If you're not done, I hope you have some questions for your teacher. You say, hey, I'm doing that practice opportunity yesterday in math, Ms. Foster, and I really didn't understand number 5. Can you explain it to me? So make sure as you're working on Wednesdays, any questions you may have, jot those down for your teacher. So when you see him or her on Thursday, you can ask those questions. You should have also logged on to iReady. Let's give it up to our knowledgeable iReady Reading Superstar families, the Betancourt family in kindergarten, the Washington family in 1st grade, the Chet Berry family in 2nd grade, the Neal family in 3rd grade, the Hagelbrook family in 4th grade, and the Patterson family in 5th grade. Pause up, knowledgeable math superstars. Let's take it to, I'm sorry, that was reading. Now we will talk about our knowledgeable iReady math superstar families. Dynasty Henderson in kindergarten, pause up. The Sanders family in first grade, the Hart family in second grade, the Leggett family in third grade, the Bryant family in fourth grade, and once again, the Patterson family in fifth grade. Pause up, pause up. Today, our focus is on relationship skills. So being able to develop and cultivate collaborative relationships within and outside of your peer groups to build personal and classroom communities. And our morning motivator is from the poet Nikki Giovanni. And our quote for today is, I reflect the strengths of my people, and for that alone I am loved. So this comes from our SEL book of the month, the book of poems. And this poem is called I Am Loved by Nikki Giovanni. You may have read it in class. Let's read it one more time. I reflect the strengths of my people, and for that, I am loved. Awesome quote. So let's do a quick check-in of how you're feeling right now. Choose an emoji that represents how you feel, and let's take a couple of belly breaths and visualize where we want to be. So go ahead and choose the emoji that represents how you're feeling right now. Now, pick the one that you want to be, and let's take 3 big belly breaths and visualize. So let's breathe in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. Take another deep breath in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. Keep that emoji that you want to be in mind with this last big deep breath in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. Our closing thought, you are a mirror of all the love and strength of your family. What choices will you make today that show your strength?
Good morning, Panthers. First off, I want to start by saying thank you so much to all the big Panthers and little Panthers that participated in our activity yesterday and made toolboxes and learned some new knowledge. A special thank you to Royal Hudson, Roseanne Hudson and their grandmother, and Nathan and Tico and his mom and his little sibling. Big paws up to them. Woo! So, we've been talking about change, and we have been talking about a variety of interventions that we can place in that toolbox. So this morning, we're going to talk about grounding exercises, which are very, very useful in accepting change, accepting changes that we have no control over. So some good grounding exercises are things like mindful meditation, taking deep breaths, which we did this morning, and using your senses, your 5 senses, just to notice various details around you. So let's watch a video this morning on mindfulness, and let's do this exercise together.
My name is Zafu. I'm from the book Zafu's Quest, and today I'm going to teach you how to meditate. I love to meditate because it makes me feel super happy. Will you join me? Great! First, you will need to get very comfortable. You can sit down and cross your legs, or you can lay down. Watch me. Are you comfortable? Great! Next, close your eyes. Now, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Watch me. Now it's your turn. Let's try this 3 more times. Okay, you're ready to meditate. Keep your eyes closed. Breathe in through your nose. Hold your breath for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And now, Release your breath, this time through your nose. Let's try this 3 more times. Now I want you to take a deep breath in your nose and let it out through your mouth while saying the words ha, 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 allowing your breath to come all the way out. Keeping your eyes closed, imagine a white fluffy cloud surrounding your whole body. Enjoy the peace you have created. Now, open your eyes, rub your hands together, and face them out. Send the peace you have created to everyone you love. Yay! You just meditated. I knew you could do it. Let's try this again sometime. Take care.
Well, students, I hope you joined me in that mindful meditation this morning. It is just that easy. Have a most amazing day.